Google just released Gemini 3.7 Flash only 3 weeks after 3.6. That sounds like an incremental update. It is not. Google calls this its most intelligent workhorse for coding and agents. And that word is the story. The model is not trying to win every reasoning benchmark. It is trying to make capable AI cheap and fast enough to run again, call tools, correct mistakes, and actually finish a job. Gemini 3.7 Flash is based on 3.6 with algorithmic improvements to its reasoning foundation. It accepts text, images, audio, and video, carries up to 1 million input tokens, and can return 64,000 text tokens. Google says it follows instructions more faithfully, adapts better when workflows hit roadblocks, and needs fewer retries. It is already available in the Gemini API, AI Studio, Anti-Gravity, Gemini Enterprise, and Gemini Spark. Several launch day videos focused on the missing Pro model. That is interesting, but still speculation. The verified development is simpler. Google shipped another Flash model because production agents live or die on throughput and reliability, not just peak intelligence. Google's numbers show a real jump. On Frontier code, production code quality rose from 34.4% to 43.6%. Deep SWE, a long-horizon software engineering test, moved from about 49 to 65.3%. Web development climbed 50 ELO points. And Automation Bench, which tests enterprise workflows, jumped from 17 to 30.4%. That last score matters. Agents spend tokens planning, searching, using tools, checking results, and repairing failures. A model that succeeds more often can cost less per completed task even when its token price is unchanged. But this is not a clean sweep. Gemini 3.7 Flash scores 56 on Artificial Analysis's composite index, behind GPT 5.6, Terra and Muse Spark at 57. It also trails Terra on terminal bench and computer use, and it slips slightly from 3.6 on one chart reasoning test. Google's own model card still warns about hallucinations, occasional slowness, and timeouts. So we ran one controlled test. Same API, same medium thinking level, same prompt. Build a complete self-contained Mars mission control dashboard with a live clock, animated orbit, 4 status cards, and a mission log. Both models produced complete working pages. This is one run, not a benchmark, and visual taste is subjective. But the efficiency difference was obvious. Gemini 3.6 took 61 seconds and used 14,128 total tokens. Gemini 3.7 finished in 27 seconds with 11,627 tokens, about 56% less time and 22% fewer tokens. That is exactly the workhorse pitch. Comparable completion, less waiting, and less computational wandering. Through December 31, 2026, Google charges 75 cents per million input tokens and $3.75 per million output tokens. Batch and flex modes cost half that. The price is promotional. On January 1st, it doubles to $1.50 in and $7.50 out. Even so, the strategic unit is no longer cost per token. It is cost per successful workflow. If better first-pass code and stronger tool use eliminate retries and human rescue, a Flash model can beat a smarter flagship on the metric businesses actually pay for. This is Google leaning into a different AI race. Frontier models still set the ceiling. Workhorse models determine how often intelligence can be deployed. They are the engines behind coding agents, document pipelines, support systems, and always-on assistants like Spark. Fast also changes product design. When a model responds quickly enough, developers can add planners, validators, and repair loops without turning every task into a minute-long wait. Cheap intelligence can be called repeatedly. Reliable intelligence can be trusted with more steps. Put those together, and agents start feeling less like demos and more like infrastructure. Gemini 3.7 Flash is not proof that Google has the smartest model. It is evidence that Google may have one of the most useful operating points: strong coding and workflow performance, very high throughput, and aggressive introductory pricing. Watch the real-world failure rate, not just the leaderboard. And remember that the current price expires at year-end. If those economics hold when agents meet messy production systems, this quiet Flash release could matter more than the flagship everyone was waiting for. The Frontier, explained in 5 minutes.